is probate? A lot of people have heard that the whole point of estate planning is to avoid probate. And that's true, because when you put a plan in place, we can make sure that we avoid probate as long as that plan has been done thoroughly and carefully. We can avoid probate. So what is probate? It's the court process here in California that your assets would have to go through to get them to typically your kids or your other heirs if something unexpected happened to you. Now in California, every state has their own probate laws, but here in California, they can be quite difficult. We have probably one of the more difficult probate processes in the country. So what happens is immediately everything freezes for about 3 to 4 months until the probate court can actually step in and appoint somebody to be in charge of your assets. From start to finish, probate can take 12 to 18 months for a very simple probate. It can take much longer. Probate is also expensive. So in California, we have what's called a statutory fee. And that means we open up the probate code and we calculate the value of your gross assets to come up with this probate fee. And it works out to about 5% of the gross value. So for example, if all you had was a house or a condo that you could sell for $500,000, the cost of probate would be about $25,000 just to probate that one asset. In California, probate is also public, which means anyone can go down to the courthouse. They can see your beneficiaries' names, their birthdays, their phone number, all the assets that you had, all the liabilities that you had. That all becomes part of the public record, and there's people down at the courthouse, and they look through those records and they make phone calls to the beneficiaries. So probate is a plan for people who don't have a plan. It's where the probate court is having to fill in the gaps for what a person hasn't already done themselves during their lifetime. And sometimes people thought that they had a plan. Maybe they did something online or they did it themselves, but it turns out then that they didn't get it done as completely as they thought, and now the probate court is having to get involved to administer their plan that they thought they had in place.